I'm using a wire wreath frame, so I've just cut strips of paper, and I'm just going to wrap this because I feel like the book pages are going to stick better to paper. If you are worried about what the back's going to look like, you can wrap it in ribbon. This is just a real cost-effective way to just cover it quickly. I've made other book page wreaths, and I did find that trying to glue them directly to the wire frame was time-consuming. Before you make it all the way around, if you want to attach a wire or ribbon, you may want to attach that to one of these pieces ahead of time. I'm going to glue my ribbon to the back, but I just thought I'd mention that you may want to do that before you move on. So all of my tape and ugly seams are on the side that I'm going to glue the pages to, and that's the really flat section. So the curved part is to the back. And just to show you, it actually doesn't look too bad on the back, so you may not need to use ribbon. So for the first row of this wreath, we're going to roll the book pages. I have them with the length this direction, and we're going to roll the ends towards each other just to make it fuller and it goes a little bit faster. So I'm using a dowel, and I'd say it's a little bit like, here's a regular ink pen. It's pretty close in size. So I'm just going to smooth this right at the edge. And then if you just kind of give it a roll like this, it eventually catches, and then you can roll it right up. So I'm going to roll it pretty tightly and then turn it around, pull the dowel out, and then do the other side. I tried to make this without gluing these at all because they were pretty tightly wound, but I ended up not liking it. But if you put the glue too close to the center right here, it ends up popping apart. So what I found works best is just to roll this apart like that, put a little glue inside, and then roll them back up and hold them. So you're going to make enough of these to go all the way around the outside of your wreath. So now I'm going to glue all of these around the wreath form, and you just want to watch to make sure that they're centered. And then as you add the next one, in order to maintain this round shape, you're going to have a little bit of gap as you go along. So you're going to want to do this all the way around, and we'll come back and fill in these later. This is what it's looking like now that I've gone in and filled in with more scrolls and filled in all the gaps. That's all you need to do, is just keep filling it in. After you get that all filled in, you're going to go back in if you want to, you don't have to, and you're going to roll some more of these and make up little scrolls, and then you can tie them with any kind of material. This is black velvet, some baker's twine, and then if you go to my post, you'll see that I started with this black velvet because I thought it looked so pretty, but then when I put it on the wreath, maybe because it was around Halloween, it ended up looking like little bats. So I ended up going with this for my neutral wreath, but I took advantage of the black and made a Halloween wreath. So make sure you go to hootjack.com and take a peek at those. So once you get these rolled up, you can just pick however many you like and just kind of crisscross them on your wreath. You can take a look at the finished pictures to see how I did that. I ended up going pretty neutral with the twine and added a black bow. Take a look here, and you should go to the post at hootjack.com because I've decorated this wreath several ways to give you some more ideas. So go ahead and take a look. I hope you give us a like and a follow.